Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the SMP. So today we're a couple men short today, but that's alright, doesn't really matter. So we're, just so you know, we're recording this when John's at his boot camp, which you guys, if you read that post from a long time ago, that's what that was all about. I don't remember if I don't know if he would be here now, and then Noah's not here because he sucks. But we do have Axel, so it's just going to be me and Axel in this, for the next couple of videos of this SMP. So there we go. But this is a big change for you guys as well because off stream, or on stream rather, for John, when we record sessions like Devour or other games involving Axel can't be like during the 8 o'clock thing. So what we would do, instead of just like doing just chatting for an hour and a half, which I feel like, you know, we could have done, but I think it was more fun to do the SMP. John would dig his hole for 20 hours because that was his one mission. But I was working on stuff in the meantime. So are you ready to do the tour?
Yes, I shall do it on my mighty steed.
Sure. So you might notice that there's like this little thing that you have over here. So if you follow me over this way, this is a trash can. So if you have stuff that like you have like 3 seeds in your inventory, yeah, that's probably not the smartest to tug it. If you have 3 seeds, or if, for example, I just have this like 1 bamboo that has no purpose, you can just throw it in there and then it's gone forever.
Why is it in front of my house though?
Because everyone has one in front of their house, so that way we don't have to go rummaging around everywhere trying to look for one.
You know what?
The only one that doesn't have one directly in front of their house is me, because my house is directly behind the pathway, so mine is actually right next to the nether portal. Speaking of the nether portal, if you'd follow me this way. I think it's over here. Yes, we have a map now of the surrounding area. So if you follow me through this way, right over here, we have a map. Now the top block is for whatever we call this town. We haven't exactly named a town yet, so we name it like whatever town or whatever. But this is just
the town of town.
The town of the towns, nice. This is just a general map of what's going on here, which is kind of a teaser for what's over here. So while John was digging his little hole over yonder, I was making what I'm going to be calling a fuel reserve. So if you come up here, instead of just having to go to John's house, which is what this used to be, you have fuel reserve, animal shelter. We'll get to the animal shelter in a second. But if you just continue going up the path, you'll see my fuel reserve, which I'm making sort of like a shop type thing. So as you probably know, lava is the best fuel source in terms of like furnaces. So if you want to use my fuel reserve, it's 2 buckets, or it's 2 iron per 5 buckets, basically, what that means. So you basically give me the 2 iron and the buckets, and I'll fill your buckets right up with lava, so that you can use it for fuel storage. You don't have to use it for fuel, but, I mean, it's kind of the main purpose of it. Or if you just need lava for something you're building. Yeah, so that's the gist of this. And then if we come over here, this right here is just my farm. This isn't anything important, but over here is. So you remember that totally legal farm I had?
You mean totally legal?
Yes, exactly. So I've turned it into a stable. So obviously all horses and llamas are for sale. All sales come with armor, that's on the horse / llama. The custom name, they all have name tags, and a free lead that comes with them. So when you come in here, they're all differently priced, so they're not all the same. So Dash right here, he's slow but can tank damage. His name is Blue Jay. You have Chief, normal speed, can jump high. You have Cinnamon, normal stats, low health. And so you get the idea. There's all these different stats. This one's not ready yet. You have Star, and then all the way down. These are just bonus guys for when I'm done with it, or for when I come on low. And then these guys are all the same price. If you want a llama, they're all the same price at 15 iron. So you have Creamsicle, has a strange liking to oranges. River, please note, River cannot swim. Bells loves everything Christmassy, because obviously white, that looks like a Christmas thing. Creeper Peeper, I think this name speaks for itself. Baron, named after Red Baron. And then Knight has a dark past, but don't tell. So, and they're all 15 iron. So if you want any sort of llama, they're all just 15. But the horses themselves are differently priced because they have different stats and different abilities. So the more powerful the horse you get, the more it's going to be, essentially.
Feeling very far behind right now.
I mean, you know, not really. That's it for that stuff, I think.
What do you mean? We have a savannah right here.
No. There needs to be a newly loaded savannah. This savannah's already been loaded to high heaven, man. You'd have to go to the next.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so dumb.
That's
Sorry, Minecraft gods. But that is so dumb that it has to be a newly loaded savannah.
Yeah, no, that's been a thing for ages. I don't know why they've chosen to do that. I mean, there must be a coding thing that makes that happen, but either way. But yeah, I think that's it with the town. I think the town is mostly the same.
Have we unscrewed our nether portal spawn at all?
Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. So I have maybe fixed it, but I've also done something else.
Did you find that fortress I was talking about last time I was actively playing?
I did something before I did that, though. If I can get over this damn thing. There we go. Hang on, I need to get there. God damn it.
I feel like my house is the saddest out of all of them right now.
I mean, well, we've all spent time working on it. So if you want to follow me over to the nether portal, I have something to show you.
Maybe I should rebuild. Strip it down to the ground.
I feel like that might be a little unnecessary, but you know.
No, it's extremely necessary. I'll just move it on top of the hill by my furnace. Oh.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. Oh, okay. Are you in now?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. So this took blood, sweat, and tears to build, by the way, because every block I placed, there was 15 magma cubes coming after me every 5 seconds. So
I can believe it. Trust me.
This is the sanctuary. So this is the place. There's gonna be a food storage. I have my farm of above in the town that I'm gonna be donating here. There's a respawn anchor right here because I had the crying obsidian to make it. So if you die in the nether, you're just going to respawn in the sanctuary. And then this chest right over here, the chest, this one, that's just used for if you don't want to bring something into the nether, but you want it, not into the nether, but if you're going to fear of it going in lava, or you fear of it, like, losing in general, that's what you can use that one for. I'm going to make once I get a netherite ingot, I'm going to make a lodestone and place it on this adjacent side, so you have a compass that can lead directly to the sanctuary. If you want to leave, you obviously go through here. If you want to come back in, there's buttons up top. So you got to press the button to go back in. So, there you go.
Did they update the music?
There is new music, yes. I don't know. I don't currently have a new one.
I'm hearing new music.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you did. But yeah, so after I built this, then I went to go find another fortress. In that nether fortress, the problem was when I found it, I had max inventory. Because I found a bastion on the way there, so I looted the bastion, and because I looted the bastion, I didn't have enough inventory to pick up all your stuff. You didn't have any. The only thing that was really valuable that you had was a diamond pickaxe, so that was really the only thing that was kind of valuable. You had a bunch of like foods. You have a bunch of like beetroot soups or whatever. I'm like, he's not gonna care about that.
Yeah, I have a ungodly amount of beets.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just the sanctuary. That way, once we enter the nether, we don't have to get bodied every time. Because, like, that was so annoying to me. Because Basalt Delta is, like, the worst biome in the game to me. But, oh, it's nighttime here, is it? Okay. Let's see how it is.
I'm sensing a building episode.
You probably will. Because I'm actually going to upgrade my house as well.
I'm going to build a new house. I'm going to keep this one for now, but until the new one is done. But I'm moving it up on the hill where I had my where I made my little mine blacksmith thing.
Oh, really? You're putting it all the way up there?
Yeah. So I'm right next to it. I'm not spread out over the earth.
Oh, are you still? Wait, I thought you were still in the nether, aren't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were.
I'm trying to collect wheat right now.
Oh.
And it's being extremely laggy.
Yeah. Makes sense. I noticed that there's a bug in the game right after, because of course there's a bug. If you eat. So sometimes when you eat, your hunger you'll complete the animation, but your hunger won't go up, or even it won't like make the indication that you did in the first place. So you just have to redo it a couple times. It's really annoying. But they said that they're aware of the bug or whatnot, but it's just kind of annoying. But yeah, so in this episode, guys, I'm probably going to end up upgrading my house. Speaking of upgrades, there's a thing I need to specifically show you guys because I made a basement area in my house. I never had this basement area. I also have this. Oh, there it is. It just took a second. I can play music. Boom, 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 boom. But yes, if I flip this little lever here, go down to my secret, totally awesome basement.
Are you jamming?
What?
Are you jamming?
I am jamming. I gotta wait. I'm playing right now. You gotta wait to listen to the music. I got him. But anyway, this is my this is floor one of. I have a 2-story basement. That's how awesome I am. So this is the first story. This is sort of made out of all quartz. So as I was going to the Nether Fortress that Axel found at way episodes ago. I don't know how long. Don't know what episode that was, but he found another fortress a while ago. He even died for it, so I thought I should honor him by going to go get it and stuff. But on the way there, I found a ton of quartz, and you know how quartz is in the Nether. And I also have a Fortune 3 Efficiency 4 pickaxe, so I obviously got like a crap ton of quartz. What?
How far behind am I? You already have Fortune 3, and I'm still stuck here with half iron armor and diamond pickaxe and iron tools.
Well, to be fair, John's also behind because he's digging his damn hole and he hasn't done anything since.
Well, that's just John being John. That's not... That's just John.
Well,
not anything else.
Well, what I'm saying is if he had chosen not to do his hole, he would also be way ahead of you too, because we've been doing this while we've waited for you to do the horror game stuff. So like the night we did Devour, the night we did Escape the Backrooms, all those nights we had an hour and a half to do that. In that an hour and a half, I made all this stuff. I went mining for 2 of those sessions. I found a ton of diamonds, and then once I got up to 30 experience, the second I got to 30, Fortune 3 was the first thing that the enchantment table gave me, and I'm like, hell yeah. And then it also gave me Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. So I have Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Efficiency 4 on it. I also have the same thing on my shovel, except my shovel has Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3.
It is time to pull a John.
What, dig a hole until the rest of eternity?
Not dig a hole. Because I'm not a dwarf, therefore I am not digging a hole. But I do need to do some landscaping.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is my first floor. So this is all furnace stuff. This is all just for smelting. So I have like, what is this? 12 blast furnaces, 12 normal furnaces, and 12 smokers. I don't know if this is exactly 12, but it's somewhere around there. All filled with my fuel stuff, my fuel reserves. Then we go down to the second floor of the basement, which, by the way, was a pain in the butt because apparently under my house was an underground water cave. So I had to kind of... What I had to do is build the perimeter, build the floor, and build the ceiling, and then encase it all in dirt, get rid of said dirt, and then I could start building all this stuff here. So this is all storage, so this is all my resources. I have, how many blocks of iron? Axel's gonna be mad at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full stacks of blocks of iron, and then a 19 stack, and then there's some...
Jesus Christ, man!
There's stacks there with gold.
I'm effectively living on the streets compared to you.
And then gold, I have
like,
one.
Not even just small house. I am living on the streets compared to the wealth that you presently hold on this server. That is insane.
And then I have 9. That 9 times 3 is. Damn it, I'm good at math. Trust me, I believe. Either way, a lot of gold. It's half a big chest of gold, and I have 2 netherite scraps as well. And then lapis, I had so much lapis, I actually donated, I didn't show this to you, Axel, but if you go to the enchantment table, there's now a town-donated lapis collection near the enchantment table. That is
Let me guess, because you had 60 stacks of it, so you had some to spare to get to us parcels.
You sound like I was like a mega rich douchebag. It's like, you know what, I have enough to give these peasants, No, I did it on purpose because I want everyone to be able to have access to lapis. Because I looked at Noah, when me and Noah traded, he barely had any. You had a good amount, and then John didn't have much. So I'm like, you know what? Nobody really goes for lapis anyway, I'll do the hard work. And plus, with my Fortune 3 pickaxe, I'd mine 2 blocks and get a stack. So, it's kind of hard to not have that much. I also have Axel's also gonna be mad.
Me fuck you in the nicest way possible.
I have 45 diamonds. I actually had more diamonds before. I had like a stack. When I
So what point is there in me playing the game again? If you could remind me.
when I made my netherite tools and armor, I had like above a stack. But obviously, when I made all that stuff, I don't no longer do. I also have 43 emeralds because I did a raid. I finally
netherite tools and armor.
I do not have netherite. No, I'm actually going to be doing that in the session. But
great. Lovely.
But I did a raid. You guys might no, not again. You guys might notice that I have a totem in my hands, and that's because I did a raid successfully. Because I finally went over to that villager, that poor villager that was all by himself.
We started the raid and
yeah,
just dipped.
We dipped, but luckily, if the chunk is not rendered, the raid never happens. So that chunk was never rendered. It rendered back in when these guys would go near, but they never stuck around long enough to kill the villager. So I went back, saved the villager's life, and he was forever grateful. Obviously the raid guys drop emeralds. They also the evoker drops a totem. Unfortunately, it was a tier 1 raid, so I only got 1 totem out of it, but it's still a totem nonetheless. So, and actually, you are welcome to buy said totem if you have enough currency. The totems are on my trading post. I believe it's diamonds.
What? How much is it? Dare I ask? I
want to say it's diamonds for a totem.
I have a stack of iron and 2 diamonds to my name. I ain't buying crap.
Oh, I also have smithing templates and upgrades. So I have a netherite upgrade, which unfortunately is required for netherites now. It's kind of dumb, but whatever. So before the netherite smithing upgrade update, all you needed was your armor and then a netherite ingot. That's all you needed to upgrade your things from diamond to netherite. Now you need those 2 things as well as the netherite upgrade smithing template. So I have 2 of those. I also have 6 dune armor trims, 2 coast armor trims. So the dune is from desert temples. The coast armor is from buried treasure, I believe. Wild armor trim is from jungle temples. Snout armor trim, I got 3 of these. All 3 of these came from 1 bastion, which is pretty sick. And then I have 1 rib armor trim.
You're talking, I'm landscaping.
Yeah, I also have, how many blocks of quartz is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stacks of quartz on top of the room that's made out of quartz.
Did you get 2 stacks per ore with your frickin' fortune? Stupidly high fortune and efficiency. Come on, man.
You sound pretty salty over there, man. You alright over there?
Why wouldn't I be? Y'all are turning into gods while I'm sitting over here in a hole.
That's John that's sitting in a hole. No, but
My choice, though. He would be a god, too, if he actually did something with his career.
Yeah, if he actually did something, well, instead of doing his dumb hole, he would be. He'd be. I don't know if he'd be as lucky. Fortune 3 is pretty damn lucky for my first draw on another. Oh yeah, I have a god apple too. I forgot about that one. Where did that come from? That came from, I want to say the Bastion as well. The Bastion I looted had gold blocks, which you can find that are hidden in the structure. There was no netherite, unfortunately. There was the netherite scraps, not the netherite, because you can sometimes find just a whole netherite ingot in those things. Unfortunately, I didn't get that. But I think the god apple was in there too. I'm pretty sure. I want to say that.
If you want to see how my lovely landscaping project is, it's Fire Farm.
Yeah, just don't build into it, because I need that still.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm landscaping, so I don't build into it.
Ah.
I'm used to landscaping. It's from one of the mods that I used to play with for other friends.
Oh, that's what you're doing. I thought, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm landscaping, not...
I thought you were building... Because now your house is going to be like the farthest from the town. I thought Noah's was pretty far, but now yours is going to be pretty far. Unless you're keeping that house you have as like just like a hub area. Instead of like an actual house. Oops. Close the door in my face. Okay, so now I have... So now that I've gone over everything I've done in the John stream. So during John's streams, I don't know if they're up for you guys anymore. Probably not. Even if they were, John obviously didn't show my footage because that's not how that works. But during those streams, while he was digging his hole extensively, this is what I was doing in the background. I did the stable. Well, I did the farm first, the food farm, because I wanted to make sure that was done. Then I did the nether stuff, and then I did the... Well, I mined before the nether stuff, and then I did... The nether stuff was like the end point. I went to like... The last stream we did was when I went to the nether. But... Okay, so I want to build a second floor in my house, because I have the bamboo planks to do so. I also have the cherry logs to do so. I just want to see what I want to do with it first. Because thanks for the creepy noise game. Didn't really appreciate that very much. Okay, so let me grab this stuff just so I can sort of look at what I want to do with this. Okay, so let's see. If I want to build a second story, I'm going to need to remove the chimney, unfortunately. But I can always rebuild it. Oh, how do I want this to go? I can make it... I can just add a stack on top, and then... I can make a balcony area, too, that kind of goes over. That'd be kind of sick. What do I want to do with this? Well, I could just mirror it. I guess I could, but I also want to. What would I put up there? That's the question.
I wouldn't have to know where the nearest oak forest would be. Would you?
Oh, you want oak? Oak is either you can use Noah's oak forest farm, or you can use if you go behind.
I know he said it was fine as long as we replant.
Yeah, you can do that, or if you really don't want to use that one, if you go south of Noah's house and make a little bit of a right, you'll see a mix of oak and birch. It's like a oak and birch forest. So
birch is just ugly.
It is ugly. I feel like, luckily no one's been insane enough to build with it yet. So
I should change that.
Oh God.
No, I won't.
Oh, by the way, if you're interested in certain things, I have 40... I feel like I shouldn't be telling you this. I have 48 Hearts of the Seas. I have music discs, if you care. You need a jukebox, though. Trying to think what else.
I can make that one with one of the 2 diamonds I have.
I will happily trade with you for diamonds, but it has to be a good enough thing for me to do that.
I know, that's the issue. I don't have anything that you'd probably consider.
You never know.
Whose horse is this?
If it's in the cage, it's Noah's. Is it named Butters?
No, it's just Bing Chilling. Oh, it's just a wild horse. That's why.
Might be John's, or yeah, it might be wild too.
It's a wild horse.
Trying to think if I want, I could, I could just go full on style and do like a living area upstairs, even though it's not necessary for gameplay, but it might be cool just to have. Because if I'm making a balcony, it's gonna be for style anyway. Because otherwise, there's no use in building a balcony.
I'm coming back to my bed, by the way.
Okay. Well, once I do build this extra floor to my house, I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna do my best to go netherite mining. The only concern for me is that we're kind of on a floating rock, which kind of sucks. But we'll see, I suppose. Let's just. I'm gonna worry about my house first. So how do I have dirt to build up with? Oh, another minor thing I did sort of near the end of John's stream the other night is there's a bunch of creeper holes surrounding yours and Noah's house, and I filled them. So, you're welcome. That's mud.
I found something that will now have a permanent slot in my inventory.
So what is it, a sword?
Yes. His name is John. His name is John, if you had to know.
Oh, you've named
so
him
eventually,
John.
if I can kill John, it will be named... I will be killing John with John.
John killed John while... Oh, that'd be so funny.
Exactly. See, you get the appeal.
Also, in case you also wanted as well for trading purposes, I have a blaze rod, and ender pearls, gas tears, all the feathers you could ever want in your life. Gunpowder. I'm trying to think of useful things. Slime balls if you need slime balls for something. I don't know how much redstone do you use. Are you like a redstone entrepreneur, or do you not use it that much?
I can use it. I just don't. It's not something I have used in survival.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
I'm not like an entrepreneur, but if you need me to make a TNT cannon, I can make you a pretty darn good TNT cannon.
No, I do have TNT for sale as well, but the rule is that you can't use it near the town. It has to be if you're doing terraforming, then that's fine, but you need to do it away from the town so you don't cause a mass extinction event.
My plan for the new house is oak and deep slate. That's why I was asking.
Oh, that look good. I failed the jump. I can't believe I do this.
Well, you know me. I'm not a terrible builder, so.
The lag is making this annoying.
I would do something like spruce, but I know that's already been claimed by someone as a main.
Well, you can't claim
material.
you can't claim like the wood type for your house. You can the only thing people claim is for the trading post. So in terms of spruce, okay. Noah has spruce for his trading post, but he has no touch of spruce in his house at all. So, but if you were to like do a carbon copy of someone's house, then I'd say yeah, that's probably a little bit too much. But
no, I'm gonna need a lot of logs, like logs.
As opposed to log.
As opposed to logging the logs in the log, I'm going to need just straight up logs.
That does make sense. Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Good. Glad everything checks out.
Okay, I think this is what I want. So I want one. How tall is this house? That's the question.
As tall as your imagination.
I feel like that's not right.
Only if you let it be.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be 5. Okay, so 5.
I'm doing Deforestation Nation over here.
Deforestation Nation? Nice. That's my favorite nation to be a part of.
I know, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might have been 6.
That sounds like it hurt.
Yeah, well, you know, when you build 5 blocks up, it sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so oh, that was one thing that did happen. So on my armor, I just had protection 3 for the helmet, projectile protection 2 for, and unbreaking on the chest plate, fire protection 4 and unbreaking 3 on the leggings, and then projectile protection 4 and soul speed 3 on my boots. I used to have feather falling 4 on my boots. However, I died in the nether. I think that was in the Bastion because it was stupid. Yeah, that's what it was. It was freaking Brute came out of nowhere. And because Brute's like 3-shot you with Diamond Armor on, I was already half health.
I know the song of dying in the nether and then losing everything.
Well, I didn't lose everything. Inside. I didn't lose everything because I rushed back to get my stuff back. Because the Bastion's actually relatively close to the Sanctuary. Not close, but relatively close. So I rushed back, and I basically got all my stuff back. The one thing that fell in lava, though, were those damn boots. So, yeah, that was a shame. But, I mean, I was lucky. I was thankful to have all the other stuff, though, because everything else could have fallen in lava, like my diamond sword, my pickaxe, my Fortune 3 pickaxe, which I would have been furious if that got destroyed.
Also, a fun mod that we could wind up trying at some point is called mine colonies.
I don't know if if anything, I think my computer won't be able to handle mods, because it would if I'm not recording it, but when I'm recording it,
it doesn't actively affect anything in the world whatsoever.
It isn't adding new stuff though.
It is, but it's like expanding on villages, and you make you start your own village that you have active control over.
Interesting. Okay, build this out. I don't know where I'm going to place my... I think my balcony will be there. There goes this.
So will the different breeds of wolf only spawn in newly generated areas too?
Yes. Anytime they add a new variant or a new mob or something, it has to be in a newly generated area.
Grr.
They're great. So so if you guys are wondering how, because I don't know if you guys knew this, I don't know if we said it initially, but I think we sort of did in the one of the beginning episodes. But John was the one that originally had this world, and so when he was getting ready to leave, I wanted to check to see if there's a way that he can send me the world, and there was in fact a way to do that. However, the way that happened was. I basically turned into John, so if that makes any sense. So when I first opened the world on my computer, I was in the helm of John in his little hole there, and I had all of his stuff. So what I did was I put all of his stuff in a chest inside of his house, so when he gets back, he can have access to all that again. And then if I transfer it over back to John, or if he just wants to keep it on my thing, whatever, it doesn't matter. But if I transfer it back to John, I need to put all the stuff that I've gathered in this playthrough, as well as every other playthrough we do when he's gone. I need to transfer that to a chest in my house, that way so I still have access to it. The only thing I can't transfer, obviously, is the experience points, so I feel like I should probably use them before I cannot anymore, but... That was like the one setback, but I mean, I didn't care because at the end of the day, I was able to get it again. So,
Is John's hole coming along?
yeah, makes sense to me. Okay, so I want. Yes, I was gonna say that did that. Of course it did. Give me this block back. Thank you.
I get to go to Britain.
You just. Are you joking or are you serious? I can't tell.
I'm dead serious right now.
Alright, well, be careful against stabbed. I've heard that happens over there.
The Bahamas, Britain, Azores, Portugal, which is a little island off the coast of Portugal, and Norway.
Nice. I've heard Norway's nice.
Well, depending on what port we go in, we'll find out.
I guess it does, yeah.
I also might owe the school like $10 that I do not want to have to pay.
Why would you owe them $10?
Some asshole upperclassman took a brick to a toilet.
A brick to a toilet, or they shit a brick? I'm confused.
A literal brick to a toilet.
Okay, a literal brick. Okay, gotcha.
Not shedding a brick. That would be funny, though.
That's what I'm like, because it's a turn of phrase, so I'm like, wait, is he talking about people that, like, they just had some trouble?
Like, actually, the toilet was in many pieces.
Oh, fun. But I don't see how this is your fault so far.
It's not. They're charging everyone in the building for no fucking reason.
Oh, yeah,
because they can.
That's like the whole, like, oh, if no one tells me who did it, you're all getting detention. It's like, oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, it's
like,
dumb.
get over yourself. Don't they have, I guess they don't have cameras in the bathroom. Yeah, I was about to say, don't they have cameras? I'm like, wait, no, that's the bathroom.
That would be,
That would be a major problem in many different ways, but yeah. Well, do they have cameras outside? Well, I guess you would need a report quick enough. I was gonna say because they should have cameras outside the door, so they know who went in and who went out. But you would have needed someone to be like, "Oh, I know it was broken at this time." Otherwise, because then they can't really.
No, there's a good chance that whoever did it, there's someone who knows who did it. It's just a matter of whether, if they own up to it, it will be. I won't have to pay. But at this school, I've realized no one likes to own up for any of the fuck shit they do. So it is very likely that I'm going to commit murder.
So what happens if you just don't pay it?
It sits on my account.
That's so dumb. I wonder if you can refute it in some way. I don't know if you can, but I would definitely find a way to do
There
it.
is a way to. I just don't know if I'm in the right situation that they would actually do shit about it. That's the issue.
Well, no, you want to go to them to try and refute it. You'd have to go to, like, you'd have to... I don't know if you have, like, a... Well, because, I mean, lawyers are an option, but, like, that's expensive. But, I just mean, like, there's sometimes, like, a... It's like the counselor version, but they're not actual counselors because you're not in, like, high school anymore. But it's like, whatever that term is, you can go to them and be like, hey, this is dumb, and also I did nothing to do anything about this, so...
Knowing my luck, they would just not give a fuck in the first place.
Yeah, that is possible.
You know, I have 25 coal, 19 lapis, a stack, and 11 ingots of iron.
Hey, it's actually
2
pretty
diamonds, almost a stack of redstone, 35 gold, 12 raw copper, 2 emeralds,
good. 12
and
raw.
7 quartz,
Ah, I see.
and a shovel.
And a shovel. Well, thank you for clarifying that you had a shovel. I couldn't have known otherwise.
I'm sure you wouldn't have. Wait, don't I have like an ungodly amount of coal in here? Oh yeah, these are both loaded with coal. Okay. I am not coal poor, just everything else poor.
Just everything else poor.
Feel free to use that term as you wish.
Okay, this is coming out pretty nicely actually. How do I want to make this?
So, should I have been concerned about the new trap chest that was just sitting in the middle of my house?
What trap chest?
I don't know. I probably just misplaced it. Because I was trying to fiddle with that kind of stuff.
The only time I went into your house when me and John were doing our streams is because I needed some of your deep slate to make the new pathing for the up to the floor reserve. That's literally the only time I went in there, and also I donated, because I took that, I donated some normal cobblestone. So if you ever need cobblestone, there's should be some in there.
I'll probably use it in the house because it kind of fits the aesthetic that I'm probably gonna wind up having.
Oh, that looks sick actually. I kind of like that. Okay, I just need to figure out where to put my balcony though. Because I definitely want a balcony. I think a balcony overhanging the main pathway there would look really cool. And then once I get this situated, I'm probably not gonna decorate the house. I'll probably leave that for a different episode / session. Because I really want to get netherite to get my pickaxe to get netherite. That way, I never have to worry about it falling in lava. Because that'd just be the end of everything. But you know. Okay, so
I think I just need to landscape a little bit more for some more dirt. The one issue I'm having with landscaping like this is I'm just gonna have like a wall of weird behind my house, but I can fix that up with... Well, no, I don't think it'll look bad.
You never know until you do it.
That, and I can always edit behind, so.
Yeah, I gotta go get more bamboo planks.
You can yoink from mine if you need to.
No, I have, how much planks do I have? I used the ones up there, and then I have, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of bamboo planks, so I should be fine. Because I went back to the mangrove, the bamboo forest is not actually that far. So
yeah, I figured.
So I went back. Plus, I also needed to get. I don't know if you noticed, but I think it's not the stables. Or no, this is the stables we looked at. The roof is mud bricks. So I had to go to the mangrove swamp anyway to get those. So I was like, well, you know what? I want to upgrade my house at some point. So let me get bamboo while I'm here because they're right next to each other. So
Yeah.
made the most sense.
Oh, that's a hole.
Axel 2024. Oh, that's a hole. There's a spider that thinks he's been chilling.
Well, oh, hello, Mr. Creeper.
What do I do with this? I kind of want a backdrop of window. I guess I don't need a backdrop of windows. I've kind of wanted one, but...
Politely screw you, Mr. Creeper.
Make sure it's politely.
It was extremely impolite.
I have like a little one window here. This should be all planks, because if I'm going to have a balcony to go out of anyway, it doesn't make sense to have
I
windows next
both
to it.
love landscaping like this and hate landscaping like this at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense. I had to do a lot of landscaping for that damn stables over there.
Well, in some of the previous builds I've done, it kind of like overhanged off of like a really tall cliff into the lake, and I'm like, for a lot of it, I drew it out with dirt like I'm doing now.
Right.
But I was like, I'm not trying to cover this entire, like, fill this entire place with dirt. Because even just doing an outer shell would have taken a ridiculous amount. So what I did was I just drew out a like 3 thick platform of dirt and surrounded and covered the bottom with stone and had like a stone pillar coming out from one of the sides so it looked like it was being held up.
Right, yeah.
It actually looked really cool. I liked it.
Sounds pretty cool. Ooh, should I make this
The time I
cobwebs?
spent to build it didn't quite like it, but
Yeah.
it needed to be done.
Oops.
Like July 16th, 1997.
What?
When... I shall not elaborate further. I've already said too much.
Okay. Oh, actually, if I'm having a... Oh, actually, should it?
All you need to know is John has a debt to pay.
Oh, does he now? Okay.
Yeah. It'll come out of his roof.
It'll come out of his... What? He's like, yeah, he didn't pay me back those years. I'm just gonna steal his entire roof. Take that as collateral.
A chunk of roof,
Yeah,
for sure.
Just like, you know, this will go for a good garage sale. I should take this chunk of his roof out of here. That looks actually really cool. Okay, nice.
I'm hoping this will look cool. It probably won't, because I'm nowhere near a professional Minecraft builder dude, but...
Well, you know.
Made some decent stuff. That, and I want to expand the house, because I always saw that first house as more of a starter house, and less of a, this is my final house.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think this through at all, but it's fine. I'll just do this.
Okay. Time to map this out.
So if I want this, so how far should this go? This should go 1, 2, 3.
That's edge.
That is
edge.
not what I said to do, you stupid video game. This. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Edge.
This. I'm up this one. Thank you. My goodness. Nope, that's not it either.
Edge. Cool. Okay. So now, door. Not door, but main entrance. Corner. Right? No, there.
That. at this side.
Let's come out to about there. There.
I'll do one more side maybe.
There. So that's all go.
There we go. This looks pretty cool.
Start building this up. I'll go.
Okay, so if I want to do that, I'm gonna need fences. How does this look from the ground is my question.
As we both proceed to take damage from our builds.
Yeah, well, I don't have the patience to come all the way down. I just jump off. Although, if I still have my feather falling 4 boots, literally wouldn't matter, but... Okay, so that doesn't look terrible, so I probably want... Balconies normally have, like, things coming down to support them, but I can't do that here because of the pathway. I guess I could bring this down here. That could work, actually.
We do that.
Or I could have it come diagonally, as if it's like a... No, that would look stupid. Let's not do that. Okay.
I actually like
Can I
that
make...
better. That's what I want.
I can, but I need more sticks, which I should have, right? Well, I know I have the wood to make said sticks, but I thought I had a thing of sticks somewhere. I was gonna make some more. I have a bunch of those jungle planks.
I need to get an axe.
Okay, I'll use 20 of these. Just so I can
Light
make
mod to the design.
a bunch of sticks.
Oh,
So many sticks.
Entrance and then keep it.
I'm going to jail based on how many sticks I have. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Oh, there's a wandering tree there.
Yeah, I saw him. I was tempted to murder him, but I haven't done it yet.
Three gem thing for brain coral.
Gem thing for brain core. My favorite trade in the game.
Words were not wording, okay?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever tried to words when your words don't word, but you still have to word, but your words don't word because you can't word while your words aren't wording?
Oh, damn it. I did the stupid.
I knew you knew what I was talking about.
I did the big dumb.
Trust John with a
Trust John with a what?
with a project in general, specifically building related.
Also, I forgot, because I always carry a crafting table with me, and so when I went to the nether, I collected yours, so there you go, now you have 2.
Well, I have 3 now because I have the one up here by me that I'm still currently using.
Well, now you have 3, so you get to deal with it.
What if I make John deal with all of my problems?
Well, he's not currently here to do that for you, so might have to figure something else out.
Well, that sounds like a him issue, so, you know.
Does it sound like a him issue?
Yeah, I think it does.
I'm not convinced.
I am. And that's all that matters.
I don't think that's it either.
Have you thought?
Have I thought in general? On most
Yeah,
Tuesdays,
Just,
every other day it's like a kind of on and off thing, you know?
I feel you on that.
I hope this is enough, or else I'm gonna be crying in a second.
I would say you should come look at how the house is going, but it is literally just wooden pillars in a deep slate outline at the moment.
Nice. Okay, let's start.
What is it?
Get to start.
Yep. And it shall eventually turn into something glorious.
Oh, I didn't think about that, damn it. Oops. Actually,
What?
wait. I have a slab problem, don't worry. It's fine. You never had a slab problem before?
No, I haven't slabbed very many slabs in the past.
Gotcha. 1, 2, 3.
You know the usual issues with slabbing slabs.
Well, you have the main issue, and then you have a couple of side issues where it's like it just doesn't want to work properly. You know, there's a couple of different ones.
Yeah, and if you stack 2 slabs, it counts as block, but if you break it, you still get 2 slabs.
Yeah. I mean,
First world problem.
It's
man.
only logical that that happens. So I need 7, so I'm gonna have to unfortunately make 9 because I don't get what I want in life.
I don't either. Welcome to the club.
Oh, also, I have a ton of potions for sale as well if you want potions. I have all the ones you could ever want. Instant health, invisibility that I got off a Wandering Trader, so I'm very happy about that drop. Regeneration, water breathing, all that good stuff. So if you ever need... I can see you needing, like, regeneration or invisibility or something, but water breathing is, like, a very... Like, you need to be going underwater for that to be useful for you. Is there a witch? What the hell was that? Better not be a witch over.
That was my soul getting broken.
Ah, I see.
From the thought of long lost items.
Long lost items.
You ever lose items before?
I've considered it.
They're like sons to you, you know?
They're like sons. Mine are more like daughters, you know?
Especially if their name is Dave.
Are you going off of what I said, or are you going off of what you said?
Dave was a good man.
Okay. Do I have a... What type of door do I have again? I want to say it's definitely yellow, so I think it's bamboo, but I want to check. Yes. Should I have a different door? That's the question. I want to see, would that look good? I can make a cherry door. The only problem is John has cherry doors.
John's house is weird. I'm gonna be honest.
It's weird, but it's not as weird as Noah's. Like, I'm just gonna pick one block in the entire game to make up my house.
Well, if you're gonna pick a block, at least kind of do it like I'm doing and use different forms of the block. Because, yeah, I'm kind of only sticking to oak, wood, and deep slate, but I'm not just building out of cobbled deep slate. You know?
Yeah. I think the only thing that makes John's house weird is honestly the deep slate. If he made that something else, because the cherry and the warped actually kind of look cool together, but it's the deep slate that's doing it for me.
For me, it's the cherry warped combo. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Oh yeah, for me, I think it's fine, but like the deep slate looks weird to me.
See, the issue I always have with putting windows is that unless you make like a dedicated underground storage room, you can't just like stack your chests up. You have to conform to the windows, you know?
Yeah, that's why I made my basement because I was tired of having no room for anything, and I kind of organized my chest a bit more. So now I have my resources in each chest. Wood has its own chest, like all that kind of stuff. But I couldn't put it on my main floor because there's too many windows. So yeah, that's what I did.
I was like, what I'm probably doing on my main is having a couple walls with a decent view as windows, and then like having the back walls or the side walls just walls, you know?
Right.
That sounds painful.
Eh. On the Richter scale, like, you know, more like a 3. Okay, we grab all these.
I'm also gonna need to yoink some.
That actually looks pretty cool. Oh, I probably shouldn't have destroyed that because I needed to make the decorations on each side. I could do the same thing again. Probably be the smartest thing to do. Or I could use a different one. I feel like a different wood would be strange.
That should be enough stairs for now.
Is there a witch under my house? Why does my parrot keep making the witch noise?
I know there are zombies under mine.
Yeah, I heard them when I was getting the deep slate.
No, like under my current one, there are.
Oh, under your current
The one
okay.
that I'm currently building, because there's a giant cave.
Oh yeah, that was the thing I did. I don't know if you noticed, but if you recall that big like crevice near the Christmas tree that I fell into a couple times, I got rid of it.
You mean the one that I just fell into the remnants of?
You couldn't have because that must be a different one because I patched the one I kept falling into.
Ah.
It was like next to Noah's farm over here. Nice L shape. Yeah, is that supposed to mean something?
Eventually.
Eventually. Oh yeah, see, I like this where you use the base, like the foundation is I forget what this block is called, but then you use normal deep slate bricks.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm by your farm, not.
Are you gonna? These blocks must mean
your
something,
farm.
right? These are gonna mean something eventually.
Oh, this one was just for. These ones were just for about what I wanted to use as my area of building.
Oh, your plot of land, basically.
The cobble ones. This one is going to be for. Because the second floor is going to be square. And this is going to drop down.
Oh, I see the idea.
Have like a little support and have like a little overhang area here.
Yeah, I see.
And that was for, this is the edge of the overhang. So I know where to build down to when I get to it.
Oh yeah, there is this crevice I need to patch too. I don't have a lot of.
That made sense.
Yeah, no, I see what you're going for. I'll have to see if my theory is right. It's not really a theory, but it's more like a hypothesis. Are the okay? There's Enderman taking blocks because this was not a thing before.
I am going to have to yoink some sand.
Well, John has infinite supply. John said that he's cool if you grab some. Just don't take all of it.
I'm sure he would be oh so hurt if I were to grab some blocks or some glass.
Well, the glass is probably fine too. But
sand to make glass.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can also give you some of my sand as well. I have some sand left over.